to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
You boy, you know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in, yeah. But that was my niggas, yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General, yeah. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my heart can gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Y'all know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm ripping. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon.
which replaced their stone tools. Also cooking implements. So, for instance, brass kettles, which would replace pottery. There were also shiny things, pretty things, glass beads rather than beads made from shell. Bells rather than rattles, things like that. Now, this was an issue because it did start to erode their culture. They stopped making as many things and started buying more things. So it was a really complicated thing for them. They started losing touch with some of their some of their history and their culture as a result. In fact, at one point, land was being traded away in order to pay debts. And during the 18th century, for instance, the Creek Nation had run up huge amounts of debt. You're talking about hundreds of thousands of British pounds as kind of a national debt for the Muskogee Creek.
And excuse me, not to cut you off, but do you think that the British honored these deals and contracts?
Not very well. Not very well. The contracts and the treaties were constantly changing. The natives frequently had grievances with traders and other things.
Correct.
A good example is during the French Indian War. The Cherokee were recruited to fight for the British against the French. They were promised things. They were promised guns. They were promised trade goods that would be given to them in exchange for their loyalty and to go fight on their behalf.
Did they ever get it?
They didn't get as much as they were told they were going to get. Now, some of this could have been miscommunication. They may not have been clear about where and who was supposed to deliver these goods. There may not have been a schedule. Either way, they did not get what they were told they were going to get. And that led to what was called the Anglo-Cherokee War, where they fought each other.
So do you think that throughout this whole process and this level of distrust between the British and the Native Indians kind of stripped them from their heritage in a way because they're so focused on trying to integrate what the British had to offer into what they had to offer? Do you think that some of it was forced?
There were certainly some issues of cheating and force, no doubt. There was an Indian slave trade, for instance. Now, that was not as prevalent in the 18th century that I represent, but prior to that, in the 17th century, it was especially common up north. What would happen is they would go and give guns, gunpowder, bullets, things like that. Say, okay, here you go. You owe us a lot of money for these things. Go and get us slaves. Okay. Now, typically what would happen then is they'd go out and raid other villages, other tribes for slaves. They would then bring them back to pay that debt. They would typically then be shipped off to the Sugar Islands, where they would have been forced to work there. So there's definitely an element of force there for sure. It also caused a bit of a refugee crisis. So this was happening up north. The net result was that people would run from this, run from these slave raids, and they came south. So you had refugees coming down to North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and trying to integrate with tribes they were not familiar with. There was a fair amount of integration. There was also some that would just kind of took some land that was not being occupied and lived there.
And I heard you mention the Bible. Do you think did you mention that the British brought the Bible, their translation of the Bible, to the Native Indians?
No, I was more talking about what was happening in Britain. Now that's not to say there weren't missionaries. But I am not an expert on that. So I'm not. It's not fair for me to talk about it. Yeah.
Fuck what them bitches gotta say. I'm a woman West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a love fuck what them niggas gotta say. I'm a woman West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm really no man, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad of this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, go through the baddest conditions. I fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Batman, niggas. She know I'm a prophet, she got to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit till I go make some them business from scratch. See, bitch, in the different breed of black men. We don't do the bad thing. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, never get up out my face. We standing up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Go get you some rank, I told. Line up in these ranks, we sold you. You can take that to the bank, we focus on. How many times must we remind you? One body, one way, some records will never take up as a flex. When the law with you ain't no up next, it's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that, we with all that. Lord called a nigga out the world, I responded and called back. Oh Lord, and everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on, the command in general, your hunter, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. We unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better have the women, have the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't but the same. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in here with me. In the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Fucking Hispanic, Native American, Indian. We ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be precious hell, take a picture. And we special now with the scriptures. Play, we gon' scratch them, yeah, we some killers. These nigga tripping, they mind blown. Swear business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't get it pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide. The only slide that I know about is when I assemble the gun with the slide. For real, I get the harder, you know that it's slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' die for kill. The bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by me cause I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got nines, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with me and my nigga like bitch or whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with me and my nigga like. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on, the command in general, your hunter, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. See, they always ask us like, why y'all fuck with such and such? Why y'all won't come together with such and such? I be like, we unaffiliated with them. Understand me? Like, niggas be out here on some weirdo shit. And to be honest, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Hey. That's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, I'm Ricard Karad with the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, and I'm here with
Tina.
Okay, Tina, and you said that what tribe are you from?
Turtle Mountain, Chippewa.
Okay, all right. And then with your tribe, do you what you've been with that tribe? What does when you come out to these events? What does these events mean to you? And how do you keep the culture of these events?
So it's for me. It's very. It reminds me of home because I'm from North Dakota, so it definitely brings back home. It's very spiritual. I love that we can be able to spread, let people know about our culture and actually teach them really about our culture, because a lot of things out there that people hear, but it's not, they don't really know. So coming to these, we got to be able to teach everybody.
Okay, and then the last question. With the Europeans taking over the land of the Native Americans, how do you find that? Is it difficult for you to keep the culture, and how do you keep the culture of your people, your ancestors?
So we've been down a very, very long road with that. Not going to go into all that.
No problem.
But what I will say is that, yes, coming from not being able to speak our language, being told not to, and, being taken away and being put on a reservation, and it's a lot of things, but we as Native Americans, especially on the reservation, we try to keep our culture going to school, we have American history, but we have Native American history that we have to learn. We cannot graduate without that because we have to install our culture. We have our, I was just speaking to a lady over there. They have to actually learn their language before they can graduate. Unfortunately, mine didn't. But it's we definitely keep our culture and we try to teach it. So it's
That's amazing. That's amazing.
We're not gonna let that. They took us down one time, but we're definitely not gonna let it happen. We want to make sure we spread it and teach our younger ones.
Okay, well that was it. Thank you so much. It's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Shalom.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my houses. Yes, you said. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. 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 I'm in a hell of a hole. Was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road. That a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe the slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show. We could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found. The time for your judgment is now. You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. 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 Look, ain't no remorse in my blood cell. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I back gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Just dish served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. There was design 5 for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. 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 seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Tell me we don't live in hell. My brother doing 55 in that cell. Nigga claiming he your round here spin shell. Same nigga you put on to hit the stand and tell. How the fuck you turn your back on a nigga that love you? Treat your kids like my kids, treat you like a brother. I told my dog, let's leave the streets to serve the most high. He said, fuck that shit, he trying to sell another pie. His daddy killed him, put him in the trunk, set him on fire. His wife was pregnant, he ain't never get to see his child. Had me thinking to myself, what happened if I die? Look my babies in the eyes, I gotta stay alive. I put my ego on the shelf and my pride to the side. I'm with some niggas who gon' step and got God on their side. Got in the ISUBK, they keep asking me why. As I do the work of the Lord, I gotta stay alive. Face the east, pray alive. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
You ever pump a pack with a snake by your side? Yes, I did. A man reach out to God before he died? Yes, I did. I know the Lord forgive us for these sins, but I'm starting to think the kingdom of heaven is for these kids. I told my daughter, there's one man in your bed, I won't stand for less. For my son, I hit your head on that fragile legs. I lost some niggas to that dope, I lost niggas to the feds. Remember Jono tried to stick me for that cheese on that bread, yeah, I was stuck in with Lucky, that nigga left me for dead. Endured to the end, cause I listened to what was said. Mother told me she loved me when she was sick up in the bed. I was running them streets, but the truth made me a man. Shit, I don't really speak, cause she'll never understand. That's why I ain't even tell her about these voices in my head. I'm still trying to manage my anger like Uncle Craig.
I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
Soda's only 99 cents.
Yo. There's pressure that comes with the block. You could end up inside of a box when you get your knob buzzed by a op after getting set up by a thought. Opportunity, it doesn't knock. No, that sound right there be the cops. Yep. And all of that stress that we talking still beats punching the clock. You think I want to sweep your floor from 8 to 4? Fuck, I want to take your orders for when your favorite star got an Audemars that's worth more than mama's car. Type of shit make you want to say fuck the law. When your rent's due and your piss poor, nigga, we don't even own our own corner store. So quarter waters cost a quarter more, huh? Want to be an entrepreneur? We want sign checks. We want work for ourselves. We want on the nets. You're too much of a threat when you're on your own assets. So the only thing they show us is how to be an outlet. So we won't connect. Then say hi like hola. Listen to Hova. Whip up a Rover. Been watching Power. Tommy and Ghost, bruh. So I need some powder. Fish scale and soda for 99 cents.
It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Baking soda's only 99 cents. It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. You see, the money is a motive. Repeat my history, crack cocaine is like the motif. It's plain and simple, way back then my mother hustled. It's in my blood, so I feel like it's time to grind, just like the times when niggas lied. Hold up, back then was the bad days, motherfuckers push mad weight. I was a crack baby, tell me nothing about my mother and the struggle. See, I love it in this fucking trying to smoke when she hustle. Selling everything in the house, goddamn. She ain't give a damn about the spouse, goddamn. So my oldest brother had to man up, had to take care of us in the piece with 4 kids. I'm on the way with no clip, no food in the fridge, on some post shit. Got food stamps from the neighbors. Top work, ain't ask no favors. Late night, he was shot bodegas. Over bread and some meat, some mayo. Kool-Aid had about 4 flavors. And when time went to cash out, Aki lashed out. Told him he'd take food stamps. $15 for that kid, fuck all that shit. Then the young nigga noticed that it could be the coldest. Take back what they owed us. Whole world on the shoulders. No food in the kitchen but the stove work. $10 in the sack and he points to the back, say, let me get that soda. 99 cents. It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Baking soda's only 99 cents. It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Yeah.
So let me get this shit straight. So I gotta go take out loans to go to school, to get a job, just to pay for the loans I took out in the first place. I'm looking at this arm and hammer like I should have a hammer in my arm right goddamn now. Shit ain't make no sense. Lord, make it make sense. Goddamn.
Baking soda's only 99 cents. Hey, it's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. 99 cents. Only 99. It's hard to repent when you gotta pay rent. Baking soda's only 99 cents. Make it make sense, oh, make it make sense. Baking soda's only 99.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone. Boy, ask you to stop and ask you to prop. It's about to get serious. Boy, when they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, what the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the profits, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Nowhere is gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the props. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and know boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. You gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask shit. Oh, wrong with step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. I ain't taking no losses, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pants through the fire. And she the prophets, that baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop their ass, she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga.
Yeah, Shalom, Lord in Christ. Let's clap it up for class. Shalom, Israel. The true Israelites, according to biblical prophecy, history, and archaeology. Okay? And we are also here to tell you to separate yourself from your oppressor. And we do understand that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks.
That's right.
That's also what we teach. Okay? So, and we can prove it with these scriptures. Every Friday, since we're here on Friday, we come here to 3353 Glenwood Road in Decatur, Georgia, right? To teach our people. And each day we teach them something different. So on Mondays, we teach the history class. On Tuesdays, we teach how to be a brother and how to be a sister to one another, because that's, you know, the second greatest commandment. We also teach you on Wednesdays the law, and the law is the first greatest commandment, because that's how you love the Lord, is by keeping his commandments. Right. On Wednesdays, we get all our questions answered by tuning into the general scripture breakdown. And on Fridays, we are here Friday. All right. And we learn our culture, our heritage, our language, that holy tongue, that holy language, that Lashawan Qadash, also known as Hebrew, right? Biblical Hebrew specifically, not the Yiddish, not the bastardized version Yiddish, not the bastardized version Hebrew, as spoken by our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay? And with that, I want to give some shout outs to some people that are here with us online. The water to Brother Charles, the water for checking in with us. We got Hayakal, Precinct Officer 50 Hayakal, the water for checking in with us. We got Officer Makwalat, Precinct Officer 500, Makwalat checking in with us, the water for checking in with us. We also have, okay, that's what we got online. In the building, we have Officer Mawasar, Precinct Officer 500, Mawasizi in the building with us, the water for being here. We got on the, you got to get through this brother to get in here. I'm telling you, this brother right here, little light swole, you know what I mean? That's swole light. All right. He's a little swole. He's swole though. Don't get him twisted. He's strong. He's strong. But that's the vengeance of the Lord. Naquam Ya'ala. Okay. At the door. And me, myself, humble servant of the Lord and his people, Napash Ra'ai. We are here to give it to you right here. I should have probably erased this before we started, but we're gonna move on. Let's get how we start every class. How we start is the alphabet. If you know anything about any language, it's always good. It's always best to start with the alphabet. Learn your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s. All right. So your ABCs go as such, your alphabet. At the top here, we have the ancient script. This is what you will find more so on ancient finds, paleological finds like the Las Lunas stone, the Moabite stone, Chief Joseph's tablet. All of these things etched into stone, you would find those archaeological finds would have this version of Hebrew. We know it as the ancient Hebrew script, but you can find it also under like Proto-Phoenician, Proto-Canaanite script. That's what this is, and those are derivatives of this because it's a Sumerian script originally, and this is the adaptation of that script. Then we have the Hebrew adaptation of that script. Then here we have the Assyrian. This version of the language was assimilated by the Northern Kingdom after the split of the two kingdoms. So after the kingdoms were split from north to south after the reign of King Solomon, we had the Northern Kingdom go into captivity under the Assyrians, right? And we see that documented in the book of Amos, in the book of Hosea, and in the book of Job. You see that these are prophets that are speaking to the Northern Kingdom and how they went off, okay? And when they went off, their script was adapted to the Assyrian way of doing things, the Assyrian way of writing. And that's why this is called the Assyrian Hebrew, because of the heavy Assyrian influence on the script that you see here. All right. And it's the same. The only difference is you have a few differences. The same amount of characters, but what mainly changes is these 5 characters at the bottom here. When it is written, these 5 characters change when they appear at the end of a word. Right? We know them as ka, ma, na, pa, ka, za. These are the 5 letters. Ka, ma, na, pa, za. Ka, ma, na, pa, za. I repeat. Ka, ma, na, pa, za. All right? That's what changes. All right? We felt a little flavor in that just because it was in there for real and it was intentional. When we do things as Israelites, as the salt of the earth, we put a little seasoning, a little dab of ranch. Right. I mean, a little salt, a little Lawry's on there for you. So we tend to have a little rhythm with things. And it's actually pedagogically proven that it helps with retention and memory. Right? So when you say things to a rhythm or to a melody, that helps with remembering and retaining the information. So you can see that in any preschool throughout the nation, all right? Throughout anywhere. Anytime they're saying their alphabet, they're actually singing their alphabet, right? And once you play the tune, the kid can hum along and say the words right along with the tune. So with that said, we have devised a little rhythm to the way we say our alphabet here in Atlanta. And compliments of the brother in the room. This is Officer Mawasizi's adaptation. I learned it from him. I don't know where he got it from. He might be able to tell us. It was glorious and it worked. It's solid. I mean, I know hella niggas passed their test because of this song. I know that. Because this rhythm right here, you know what to do. So we break it up into 5 phrases. Well, I believe it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. 5 phrases, and these red lines signify the separation in the phrases. So we have these 6 characters, then 3, then 6, then 3. But technically it's 3 because it's syllabic. 3 syllables in this, and then 3 syllables at the end. That rounds it out. All 22 characters.
So I like how you broke it down.
Oh, the why? Look, hey, I like how you taught it. I wanted to like it. He taught it. This is how it made sense to me. Right. So it makes sense to others. Lord allow, and we all gonna know this Hebrew, and that's the hope. Right.
So because you said, well, you got 4 and 5-year-olds that can memorize it now, that know it now.
You see what I'm saying? Like I heard Judah say his alphabet. Jasira know her alphabet. You know what I mean? Because oh yeah, they can say it strong. They can say it strong. Judah She was about to graduate preschool. So that boy already got his English alphabet, got his Hebrew alphabet. Boy saying strong. You know what I mean? Sirach even be like he ain't saying the word, he ain't saying it, but he knows the rhythm. And then we could just put the actual characters in there for him. Right? So with that, before we get into it, I want a scripture real quick, if possible. I believe it's Zechariah 3:9. It is not Zechariah 3:9. Salakia. Is it Zephaniah 3?
Yeah, because I learned that back in the 90s. The brothers that taught me, you know, and I just memorized all the Slocky. But yeah, I learned it back in the 90s, and brothers that taught me, you know, I retained it. So, you know, when I see brothers like coming in and learning, you know, so I thought I helped make it easier for them, you know, pass it down.
Right.
All little that I did know.
Most High in Christ. I'm telling you, that is going to be a wave throughout Atlanta and then throughout all of Israel. You're going to see.
Really do. You know, it helps brothers and sisters learn.
Most High in Christ.
Right.
So this is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3 and verse 9. For then will I turn to the people a pure language, that they may all call upon the name of Yahweh to serve him with one consent. So this is actually the language that he will turn to his people. He will give it back to his people, because this is what was removed from us. This is what was stolen, was beat out of us. Beat everybody out of us. From roots.
Right.
Where you see this slave being hemped up because he ran away and won't accept the new name that his oppressor, his captor, is forcing him to acknowledge. Right? And you see him telling him, boy, your name gonna be Toby. And he said, Kunta Kente. And he beats him. Toby. Kunta Kente. Hit him again. And again and again and again. And this is what happened to our ancestors over and over and over until they yielded. Is either get down or get put down. That was the oppressor's way. Right? So now, through the grace of the Most High, through the prophecy of the Most High that we see in Zephaniah, that he will turn that pure language back to his people, and we have it here, right in front of us, all 22 characters, right? And from the beginning to the end, we have that rhythm, and it goes like this. First phrase is Abagada Hawaza. Repeat. Abagada Hawaza. Kataya. Abagada Hawaza. Kataya. Kalamana Sa'aipa. Starting to feel a little rhythm. Just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. So we got Abagada Hawaza. Kataya. Kalamana Sa'aipa. Tazakwa Rashata. That's our rhythm.
Right.
That's how we remember. And then you don't even gotta look at it. Everybody just know it. You just Abagada Hawaza Kataya Kalamana Sa'aipa Tazakwa Rashata. Simple. Simple. Kids clap along. Kids say that they get it. Right? Because of that little rhythm. Because of that. And then you got to speak a little for your scholars who don't choose to read it. Okay?
Right.
And the reason we need to know the because this Assyrian is what's going to appear more practically. Okay? We see that in our more modern scripts, right? We see that in our Tanakhs and our Torahs that we can get a hold of, right? These are things that are in mass print and our strong concordances and things like that. We see the Assyrian written in these places, so it's good. It's actually okay. This is purely an opinion. It's actually better to be able to identify because of its practicality. However, it is necessary to know the ancient because of the origin. Right. All right. Knowing your origin, knowing from whence you came. When you open this scroll, we have a scroll here on the podium at the school. And I actually got to show how to line. I put the spools in there, locked it up. I ain't never showed them, but I'm gonna show them. I locked it up with the spools like Officer Chapat showed me. So anyway, so yeah, no sweat. So I want to polish it actually. I want to put a little shine on it just to make it. But this scroll, we can open that up, roll that out, and from Genesis to Deuteronomy is the entire Torah in the ancient Hebrew. It's crazy. We got it right here. We got it right here in the school every day. We see it, we pray with it, we salute it. We have that scroll right here in the building. So it's nothing, understand there's nothing that we're going to teach or tell you that we can't substantiate, right? We're not going to consider ourselves to be Hebrew Israelites and not know and be able to teach and understand the Hebrew.
Right.
Right? And we're not talking about Yiddish, so please, all you small hats, kick rocks. It's not what we talk about. You can. This is not for you. You can keep your Yiddish, right? You can keep that. That's all you. We don't bother you. Don't bother us. Right? We have the Lashawan Qadash, okay? And that's what we have here, okay? But most times, so like I said before, you need to know your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3. So today we're going to get into our number system. We're going to get into our numbers and the system that corresponds. You'll be able to tell me whatever number in Hebrew at the end of this class, Lord allow. Salaki, do we have comments? Wait room, get out of here. I'm assuming he talking about Lil Swole at the front. Most High Christ. Most High Christ. So let's go ahead and get into it. The number 1 is do I just do it in English? Or do I write it? I'm gonna do it in English and the Assyrian. We're gonna skip the ancient for time's sake. Akkad. Akkad. Achad is really achad. That's a really sound, a more guttural sound. Cha, cha. Right? I was originally taught that it's a hard ka sound, but it's actually a hard ha sound. The ka here is actually a hard ha sound. You're right. It's like saying ha instead of just ha. It's ha. Yeah.
Ha.
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 So it's achad.
Aha.
Achad.
God.
Achad. Achad. Right? Achad. That's actually what that is. That's achad. Right? And let me write it in the Assyrian. That's the the ka, and the akkad. That is akkad.
Right. So you've been saying Captain name wrong.
Well,
No.
not I wouldn't say wrong per se. It's more like an accent. It's like I don't know if people know anybody for real from the South. And well, I think it's not really the South. It's really like Atlanta. But even like what I just said, South.
Right.
That TH comes off as a f sound.
Right.
It's not a th sound like in most places. It comes off as a f sound. So depending on your dialect, depending on your upbringing, you can pronounce certain sounds totally different.
Right.
Like in Atlanta, it's
right.
Atlanta. A lot of those letters drop off and change sounds altogether. Atlanta.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Because we do got that slang. Yeah.
We got that way of doing it.
Right. Naturally.
Natural way of doing it. And then up north, they'd be like, oh, you from Atlanta.
Right.
You from Atlanta. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a different sound.
Right.
They'd be like, yo, watch out, you in the street. Down here, they tell you about you in the streets. You see what I'm saying? It's a total streets. Scrape, strawberry, scrumph. I mean, oh, the pot mint? But I don't know who tried me up on that the other day. That joke was funny. I think it was the Chicago Chicago brothers was down here. And I was like, yeah, man, I work at man. I got to be a show, be in and out these people pot mints and da da da. He was like, pot mints. It's like it dawned on me that I said pot mints, and it was like, pot mints. I looked at him, he was like, no, I'm just saying, I heard that. He just said it like right after I said it. Yeah, it's different people potman. I work in apartments. Okay, not apartments. You know, it depends on your dialect. So if you said Akkad, ain't nobody gonna tell you wrong. I guarantee you say Captain Akkad, he gonna turn and be like, Kana.
Right.
And he might not even turn if you say Akkad. He be like, you right.
Right.
He's great.
You got a cold?
Like, you all right? Like, I don't know. Man. But that's how you should, that is the proper way of pronouncing it is Akkad. And that is how you spell it in the Assyrian. And actually his name is Akkad Abraham.
Right.
That is his full name. Akkad Abraham. That's the first Abraham. That's what his name means. So this Akkad can mean one or first. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, next. The number 2. El Dose. We have Shanya. Shanya. We're going to do it in the Assyrian. Shanya. Shanya. 2 or second. Shanya. Three. Shalash. 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 That would be shalash. Yeah. Shalash. Number 4. And I needed to change this in my notes. I remember it, but I didn't change it in my notes. You gotta put the A there for buy. Arabai. Arabai. That's how we spell it in the English. Ra. Arabai. 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 And do I like that one? No. I like the other one better. I don't like my eyes. Arabai. Arabai. That is 4. 5. Hamash. 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 Kamash. Kamash. That'll be Kamash. 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 Erase this on the other side and then flip it. Keep it up. Kamash. So that's Ahad. Shanya. Shalash. Arabai. Kamash. Ahad. Shanya. Shalash. Arabai. Kamash. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Next, we have the number 6. Shasha. 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 Then we have the number 7. Shabbat. Close to Shabbat. Day, Shabbat, rest.
Yeah, I was about to say, rest.
Shabbat. Oh, not Shabbat. I was about to write Shabbat up here. Shabbai. So Shabbai. Number 8. It's hot, man. Yeah, it's hot. Yes. Some people want to say Shamawana, but that's that wa. If you emphasize that wa there, is no longer a part of the root of the verb tense. So it's actually Shamauna. Shamaun. Mawana is one sound. This is all bridged together. Sha, the ma wa na is bridged together. Shamaun. 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 Shamau. So really it's the ma and the wa. Shamau na. Sha mau na. Shamau na. Shamauna. Shamauna. So like, that was terrible.
Shimon.
I had to do it though. That was Sha wa na. Shamawana. Shamauna. Shamau. Shamauna. Shamauna. We have number 9. The shy. 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 we have a very commonly heard one. 10. No ma. Just Aishara. Aishara. Because ma Aishara means 10th in the Hebrew. Ma means of. Aishara is 10. So of 10 is 10% or a 10th. That would be a 10th of 10. Right? Ma Aishara would be a 10th. Right. That would be your top. But Aishara just means 10. Aishara. So we have Aishara. 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 I wish I had another board because I really want to leave these. I really would like to leave these. Oh, okay. Guy called talking about the streets. Halak talking about what the hell Halak talking about? Oh, he just checking in. Y'all buy shimmy y'all shop rocket. Freezing up with Halak Ahmad checking in with us. The water. And Brother Charles appreciates something. He gave me this right here. I'm like, okay, Most High Christ. I'm not sure what you fucking with, but hey, you fucking with me. Hey, Most High Christ. Most High Christ. We appreciate you. But so we're gonna take it from the top.
Might be the whole class, huh? It might be the whole class.
No sweat. No sweat. I'm with it. I'm with it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have Akkad, Shanya, Shalash, Arbai, Kamash. Shasha, Shabai, Shamauna, Tashai, Aisha. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Akkad, Shanya, Salash. Akkad, Shanya, Shalash, Arabai, Kamash. Shah, Shabai, Shamauna, Tashai, Aisha. Okay? That is 1 through 10.
Right.
Hey, for my brothers who be in the gym, I challenge you in your 10 sets, in your sets of 10, say it in Hebrew.
Ooh.
10 push-ups, say them in Hebrew. You got 30 push-ups to do 30 sets of 10. Repeat the 10 over and over. You in the weight room, you're doing 10 bench presses, count it in Hebrew. 10 squats, count it in Hebrew. 10 squats. I bet that'll help you learn that Hebrew real quick.
Right.
And you better, because you still holding that weight. Nigga be in place for 30 seconds. Shit. What about God? I said that already. That push-ups trying to do 10 in the Hebrew. That English push-ups equals 10 in the Hebrew. What'd he say? What'd he say? Or do less reps? Ain't no sweat, man. Ain't no sweat. Ain't no sweat. You can do less reps. Do them in 5. Do what you know.
Right.
Just do quick 3s. You know what I mean? They just Akkad, Shanya, Shalash. Akkad, Shanya, Shalash. Akkad, Shanya, Shalash. Just keep 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Even that sounds like a rhythm.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. When I tried to memorize them before, and that's how I did it. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Right.
8, 9, 10.
Right.
That's kind of how it just worked out. Akkad, Shanya, Shalash. Arabai, Kamash, Shasha. Shabai, Shamana, the Shai, Aishara. See, so it's like gets weird at the end there. So we got to figure out a rhythm with that.
Right.
We got to figure out. I like the first 6.
Right.
It works real good. Akash Shaya Shalash. Arabai Kamash Shasha. Shabai Shamauna. The Shai Aishura. I don't know. Maybe do it like that. I don't know.
Right.
But either way, we got to figure out a rhythm. That's your homework. We got a rhythm for them 10.
Right.
I ain't gonna fit like the alphabet. I ain't gonna hold it. It don't really flow like the alphabet. The alphabet was like, it just made sense to me. But okay, now let's get into systematically going forward, because now that we have these 10, to be honest, you have 1 to 99. Just knowing these 10 gets you from the number 1 to the number 99. And quick history lesson, just for shits and giggles. Do we know what number is missing from our original numbers here? What did he say? What did he say? Oh, what you think? What we missing? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. What are we missing? In the chat, somebody tell me what we missing. Oh, man. Come on, how you go? Yeah, there. You don't need to let nobody. Yeah, 0. 0 is missing. Salakia. Salakia, give me 1 second. Okay. Anyway, the water. The water preparing with me. Nah, you too wild, I know you got the answers, man. I'm a boy. So what we're missing here in the Hebrew is 0. That's what we have in our numbers, right?
Right.
Because we know we have decimals, we have positive and negative. So 0 is right there in the middle, and then you can go back to decimals, you can go forward to whole numbers. You can go from 0 to whole numbers to positive numbers, and then 0 to negative numbers. But 0 is usually in the middle. Guess where the first concept of 0 comes from? Because it's not in the original Hebrew.
Right.
Guess where it came from? Do we know? Come on, Mr. Answers.
Right.
I need you to come on, Hayekov. Where we get the first 0 from? Hey,
I never thought about that.
Everybody got 1. And then I'm going to even help you understand how we used to count and why the numbers that you see are so significant.
Right.
All right. I don't got nothing in the chat.
I'm going to take a wild guess. Salakia, the Romans.
No, sir. Actually, well before the Romans. Salakia. We not like the shots. The more place. Too long. Okay, we ain't got nothing in the chat. I'm gonna have to give it to the people for the time's sake. Ain't no sweat. All right. Nope, still nothing. Wait.
Lie. Still
nope, still nothing. Nah, y'all don't know. You say you don't know. If you don't know, say you don't know. Nah, it's like it.
I surely don't know.
No sweat. It came from actually the Northern Kingdom.
Okay, Most High Christ.
All right. We see in the book of Second Esdras, I believe it's Second Esdras. Let me see where it is. It's second. Well, where we can log the history. I think it's Second Esdras chapter 1. No, it's that doesn't make sense. Second Esdras chapter 13, I think. But in the book of Second Esdras, we see the devil. No, sir. It's actually straight up us. Straight up us. In Second Esdras, we see where the Israelites, and this is actually going back to when we talked about the Assyrian captivity. During the Assyrian captivity, we had Northern Kingdom Israelites to leave Assyria by way of boat. A 1.5-year passage to a land where no man has ever gone before. And they call that land in the Bible Arsareth, right? And there, these people had nothing better to do but to play with numbers, stars, calendars, time, and all these things. And the Mayans, actually originally known as the Olmecs, came up with the concept of zero.
Oh, wow.
They came up with the concept of zero. All right. The first understanding of zero came from the Mayans. Keep that in mind. Okay. That was where it was first seen, but it actually was adapted in other places, but it was first adapted in the Americas with the Northern Kingdom, the Mayans. Okay? Just quick tidbit of random history. Quick tidbit of random history. Okay. So here we have our entire number system pretty much written out for you. So now, how do we get to the next set of digits? So like I said, we have here, with just understanding these 10, we actually have the numbers 1 through 99. Okay? The numbers 1 through 99. Because the very next set, the way it goes, like I said, I wish I had another board. I kind of want to leave this up to refer to it, but hopefully you have this in your notes, and we're gonna take it down. We're gonna have to take it down. Yeah, we're gonna have to take it down. So we're gonna go back here and take it down from here. So we have 1 through 10, and then when we get to 11, this is how it goes. 11 is actually 110 in the Hebrew. 11 is 110. 12 is 210. 13 is 310. 14 is 410. 15 is 510. So on to 19 is 910. I left Aishara up here for a reason, because Aishara means 10.
Right.
What is 1?
God.
A cod. So 11 would be what?
Qadash.
Akkad Aishra. 11. We got hell. What is that? 11 is Akkad.
Did he say the end?
Salakia.
He said the devil.
Oh, the devil.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. just a black, but okay. That,
Akkad Aishara. Akkad Aishara. Reading it from right to left. Understand that it's gonna crisscross here. When we do it in the Hebrew, we have Akkad, Akkad, Aishara. Akkad Aishara. Akkad Aishara would be 11. Akkad Aishara would be 11. What would 14 be? What would 14 be?
Caught RY.
La'a.
14.
Khan. Khan. 14. It would be 4. Just like here, 11 is 110. 14 would be 410.
Oh, cop. By a car.
Salakia?
Or by a car. Hold on.
That's
14.
4-1.
That's 41.
Not 41. That's actually 4-1. I'll tell you what 41 would be. What would 14 be? I don't got nobody in the chat. Shamar is stuck. He over here trying to phone a friend. What would 14 be? It would be 410. That would be.
Oh, would it be Arba Shire? Aishra?
Yep. Arabai.
Aishra.
Aishara.
14. Oh, Khan. I got you.
Arabai Aishara. Arabai Aishara. 410. 14. It would be Arabai Aishara. And in Hebrew, it appears as such. Rabbi, I, Shah, Rabbi, Aisha, Rabbi, Aisha, Rabbi, Aisha. Rabbi, Aisha. That's what it would be. All the way to 19. So 11 would be Akkad Aishara. 12 would be Shanya Aishara. 13 would be Shalash Aishara. 14 would be Arabai Aishara. 15, Kamash Aishara. Shasha Aishara. Shabai Aishara. Shamauna Aishara. Tashai Aishara. And what would 20 be? What would 20 be? I like that. That's actually right and wrong at the same damn time.
I was thinking that same thing. God.
He said, Aishara, Aishara. And that is right and wrong at the same time. Because watch this. If we're going to apply, I shouldn't have erased Aishara from that. That's fine. We're doing 20. And what he wanted to say 20 was 10-10. That's what he said.
Yeah, I sure.
He said 20 is, this is his theory. This is his assumption. He said, Aishara Sloppy, we have somebody in the chat. Oh, preaching officer 50. Ra'ai, Banya Howard, the water for checking in with me. Water for checking in with me. The water. We going over ones and twos right now. We in the ones and twos right now. All right. So right here, he said it would be Aishara, Aishara. I like that because it's technically right, but it's actually wrong. What do we do in Hebrew when we have more than one of the same thing? Because here we have 2 10s. What do we do in Hebrew when we have more than one of the same thing? We make it what? Starts with a P and ends with a lure. Ends with a lure. Plural. We make it plural. That's damn right. Damn right. We make it plural. How do we make anything plural in Hebrew? There's 2 ways, actually. 2 ways to make something plural. And then we'll understand why one of the ways applies here if we understand truly plurals. Salakia?
What?
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 Nah! 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 Let me help you out. Let me help you out. Let me help you out. Here we have one brother. One brother is Ak. Oh shit! I think he might get it. More than one brother, plural brothers, is what? Ak yam. Ak yam. The ya and the ma make it plural. Yum.
Aishara.
How? Akshaya. That's true. But before we jump to that, understand there's other plural,
Right.
right? Because there's more than one way to make a thing plural. Because then we have, for instance, we have one aquaf. We have one aquaf. We got one sister. How do we make that plural? How do we make that plural? Aqua yan. So we have to understand plurals in order to do this 20 correctly. Because when we have masculine and general plural,
Right.
general plural, right? General plural is yum. Masculine plural is also yum. So in the case of, let me show you general versus feminine versus masculine.
Right.
Let's show you that. Let's show you that. We're gonna go general, masculine, plural, feminine. We're actually gonna go masculine, feminine, general. Watch this. So we have bond. What is bond? What is bond? Son. Well done. You was in class when Hayekal taught that. That is son. Bond. How will we say more than one son? It's a tribe. Isn't that, yeah, but just Banyam. Yeah. Yeah. Because Banyam Yan is actually son of the right hand. Right? So, because it's Yam Yan, right hand. Anyway, so Banyam. Banyam. Sons. Sons, plural, more than one son. How do we say daughter? How do we say daughter? Bath. 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 Bath is daughter. I want to keep. Okay. I think that's how you spell daughter. That's Daughtgh. I knew it was H. I said it when I was spelling it. Daughter.
Yeah.
This is freaking German at its best. Daughter. Okay. How do we say daughters in Hebrew? That would be Bath. Yan. Bath Yan would be daughters. Yan, the feminine.
Right.
Daughters, plural. Now, your son is your offspring. Your daughter is your offspring. How do you talk about both of them at the same time? How would you say now? Children. And even how would you say child? How would you say child? Wait a minute. How would you, let's go back. How would you say child? You say Ban. Yeah. Ban is generic. That's child. The generic, the general is masculine. Masculine refers to the general. Right? The feminine is the special. If we want to speak of a female special, we have to use a different word. Bond here is child. Now, when we say children, plural, guess how we would say that? Children, plural, would be what? Banyam. Banyam. That would be ban yam. Banyam. The general is plural. Banyam Yasharala. The children. Banyam Yasharala. The children of Israel. Children of Israel. See that? The children of Israel. I can also say Ha-banya Yasharalim. But Salaki. Ha-banyam Yasharalim. That would be the sons of Israel too, depending on the context.
So like,
come on.
So is that kind of why like the Bible mostly refer things in masculinity? Like
it seems that way, and this is what they get. This is how they get that. This is actually how they get that, because it seems like a male dominant book. Of course, they're talking to the men all the time, and da 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 da. It's talking to everybody, because the general is also the masculine.
Right.
Women are the special ones that we talk about. And that's heavy to even say. Because a lot of people look at the Bible as being so male-centric, and it's just, it's just patriarchal, and which it is.
Right.
Keep that in mind.
Right.
Because you are the child of your father.
Right.
The father determines the seed.
Exactly.
And whenever we're talking about something special, that's when we make it feminine. That's when we talk about that specifically. The daughters.
Right.
That's very specific. The sons is like everybody.
Right.
Because we talking about the sons, we talking about it. Right? Banya. My child. Banya, my son. Banyam, my children. Banyam, my sons. Bathia, my daughter. Totally different word.
Right.
Bathian, my daughters. You see that? Come on, sis. You can't deny that you're special in here, man. We be looking at women as very special. Men are generic. Men are general.
Right.
Men are disposable. We put them on the front line. We go and fight and kill and die. We cool. But women and children go first. Right? That's who we die for. You got to understand the hierarchy. We talked about this in the hierarchical class, right? That's who Christ died for. Everybody under him. Male, female, Jew, Greek. It doesn't matter. He died for all of Israel. We, as men, will die for all of our household.
Right.
That's women, that's children, that's daughters, that's sons, everybody. We're the generic ones. But women are very special. They have totally different words. Look at that. Totally different words. All right. So that we had to go off on that tangent on the plural. So I think that was necessary. Very necessary. So now
that was excellent.
The was. So now we know how to say 2 tens.
Right.
2 tens would be I shar Salakia. I shar yum. I shar yum. Let me make sure. Yep. I shar yum. And same system applies. Right? Understand that Hebrew is to English ass backwards. So in English, you would say 21. So in Hebrew, you would say 120.
It's like we do math in the Hebrew.
You're welcome. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Right.
Let's do it. Of course.
Everything they got from about slot.
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. So 21, it wouldn't be 21 like in the English, right? It wouldn't be 21 in the English. It would be 120 in the Hebrew. What would 120 be in Hebrew? Come on, Akim, you got it. I know you got it. Come on. Come on. Come on now. That was 8. Don't worry about that. Come on, 21. What's 1?
$21.
Mm-hmm. What's 1?
Akkad.
Aha. Salakia. Aisharyam. Aisharyam. Achad. Achad. Aisharyam. Achad Aisharyam. I don't like that red no more. Achad Aisharyam, which would look like this. Remember, it crisscrosses when we do it in the Hebrew. That is Achad.
Charles had in the chat.
He put the Achad Aisharyam. Well done, Aki. Well done, Aki. Very well done. Clap that up for my brother, man. Damn right. We are learning the system. Once we learn the system, we got all the numbers.
Right.
We got all of them. All right? We got all of them. Achad Aisharyam. That would be Salakia, Shar, Yum. Make sure that's rough. Shar, Yum. Is a box now because of changes at the end of the word. That changes at the end. Akkad Aisharyam. Akkad Aisharyam. That would be 21. Well done. What would be 22? 22 would be Shanya. Shanya Aisharyam. 23. Shalash Aisharyam. 24. Rabbi Aisharyam. 25. Kamach Aisharyam. And so on and so forth. Well done. Well done. What is that? 28.
Okay.
What's 28? Shemona Aisharyam. Yeah. Shemona Aisharyam. That is 28. So that's how you say 2 10s. How do you say 30? Oh, shoot. Let's get the system right. How do we say 30?
30.
In the Hebrew? I need some guesses. I need somebody to make a fool of themselves. And that's how I be feeling. Like, you asking me to just make up some shit in Hebrew. Like, how would I do that?
Right.
Think of the concept of plurals and the number system. Because we already made 10 plural for 20. Can we make it plural? Like that? It is not. It is not. So after 10, we are now going to understand the system going forward. After 10, right?
Right.
We have 30, which is now going to be 3 plural. It would actually be shalash yum. Shalash yum. That would be 30. What about 40?
Bible.
Ra Bayam. Araba. Let me make sure it's Arabayam. I think the I drops. Let me make sure. Make sure it does not. The I does not drop.
So the I stays.
Yep. Arabayam. Arabayam. 50.
5 is Mashim.
Man, you're fucking them up, I don't want. You're getting them right now. Hamash yum. Hamashim. 60.
Ooh.
Say it before I finish it.
Shashim. Shashato.
Shashash. Shasha. Yum.
The shop.
Shashayum.
Shashayim.
Shashayum. 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 Yes. Shashayum.
And Slovakia, because I noticed like some of these you ain't gonna hear the letter. I'm like Arabai. It just sounds like you just got the I, but not the A.
Yeah, that's what I was taught. I'm teaching you what I was taught myself. The the ba has to stay. By. The by. That's what makes the by. I was told that stays. All right, well, that's what I was recently taught. The water to Officer Hazahab for breaking that down to me, because in my notes, I don't have that there.
Right.
And he corrected that. The water to the man above us, that's what we learn from, that's who we yield to. 70 would be
Shabbat.
My yum shabayam. 80 would be
Shabawanium.
I'm not sure about that. Let me see. Sha Mao Na Yum. Shamawana Yum. Let me make sure. Yep. Shamauna Yum. Shamauna Yum. Shamauna Yum. Shamauna Yum. And then 90.
That is Shayim.
Yes, it is. The Shayam. The Shayam. So now let's play with it. Pause. Let's work these numbers. Okay? So if we were to work these numbers, how would we say 44? How would we say 44 in the Hebrew? I want 44 in the Hebrew. Knowing this. And knowing the system. We know the system. If it's 44 in the English, we know in the Hebrew it's 440. It's completely inverted. Right? We know how to say 40. We know how to say 4.
Right.
How do we say 44 in Hebrew? How do we say 44 in Hebrew? Once again, we know that it is backwards in the Hebrew. Instead of saying 44 in Hebrew, we will say 440 in Hebrew. How do we say 4 in Hebrew? Then how do we say 40 in Hebrew? We have the system. Apply the system. This is systematic. That's what I love about Hebrew. That's what I was able to grasp about the Hebrew. It's very systematic. These are Lego pieces that build words based on a set system of understanding. When we talk about plurals, when we talk about possessives, when we talk about prepositions, when we talk about verb tenses, when we talk about like past tenses, all of these things, we use these terms, these characters to build the words and then the sentences that we're speaking. One word can be like, one word in Hebrew can be about 4 or 5 words in English because of its capability of building the understanding. Hebrew builds based on the system. So now, based on this number system, I need somebody to tell me what 44 is in the Hebrew. Almost. Okay, it would be Arabai, Arabayum. It would be Arabai, Arabayum. That would be 440. That's how we would say 44. Arabai, Arabayum. How would we say 76 in Hebrew? How would we say 76 in Hebrew? How would we say 76 in Hebrew? Shasha Shabayim. Shasha Shabayim. That is 76. It's 670 in the Hebrew. How would we say 92 in Hebrew? 92 in Hebrew. I specifically picked the number that's not specific. 92. How do we say 2 in Hebrew? Shanya. Dashayim. Shanya. Dashayim. Shanya. Dashayim. That is how we say 92 in Hebrew. All right, now I got a tough. How do we say 88? Absolutely wrong. Shamona, Shamonayam. Shamona, Shamonayam. Yeah. Ain't nothing hard. Ain't nothing difficult. Right.
Right.
Ain't nothing difficult here. We now know the numbers 1 through 99.
Right.
The Shayim. Achad to the Shayim. That is 1 to 99. What you got?
And it'll go to 100. Brother.
No. It does change a scooch when we get to 100. But do you know what 100 is in the Hebrew? Do you want to go to 100? We can. We got a minute. 100 is. This looks so nice. Name. 100 is. Lord, we lost the week. Hold on. 100 is Ma'ah. 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 Ma'ah is 100. You actually already know what a thousand is. Let's see if you can apply it. You know, like how we do A is for apple?
Sure.
Right. So I is for what? Oh man, we gonna do that next time. Oh, we gonna do the good characters next time, Salakia, because we have all of that. The same color, Salakia. Is for Allah, which means. Come on, what did that look like? What did the ah look like? Remember, it's pictorial. What did that look like? Cow. Ah is for Allah. Cows are counted in the thousands because they were a herd of thousands. It looks like a shit ton. It's a bunch of Allah is for 1,000. 1,000. It works the same way. It works the same way for the most part. But it doesn't do the plural the same, right? So there is no like how there's let's just run over the system real quick. Just like how there's for 10 and then 20 is not shanyam, right? It's Aisharyam. It's 2 10s. But 200s is not Ma'ayam. Is actually what you think it should be. And that is, just to make sure, it is Shanya. 200 is Shanya. Shanya. What? Okay. Shanya. Okay, there we go. Shanya. Ma'ayam. That is 200s. That is Shalash Ma'ayam. 300s. Arabai Shanya. Arabai Ma'ayam. 300s. Then it's Arabai Ma'ayam. 400s. Kamash Ma'ayam. Shasha Ma'ayam. Shabai Ma'ayam. Kamach, Shamauna, Shamauna, Ma'ayam, the shy, Ma'ayam, and then Allah. Then it's 2,000. Then 2,000. Alap-yum. Yes. 2,000 would be Shanya. Shanya. Alapium. Yum. It's a system.
Right.
It's a system. So how would you say 3,422? So this is the word. This is it. This is it. This is end class right here. Actually, let me fix it. Let me fix it. I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. No, I don't want 3,000. I want 6,422. How do we say that in Hebrew? 6,422. It's gonna blow your mind. And when you see it, it's going to make all the sense in the world. It's going to make sense, Akim. It's going to make sense. See if you can figure it out. 6,422. Because I know you're going to miss something vital. I know you are, because I didn't tell you about it. Shanya. Not Shanya. Shanya is 2. 6 is Shasha. 6 is Shasha. So we have, because the word is going to be long as shit, this is what let's skip it. This word is long as shit. It's not one word, actually. It's multiple words. Because if we wrote this out, it would be a hella words. 6,422. That's 6 words to make this number in English, right? So in Hebrew, let's see how many words it is. We got 6,422, right? That's what we're doing.
God.
And we started with 6. That's a good way to start. Shasha. Shasha. 6. Allah. Yum. Shasha alapium, that's 6,000. Arabai, I like that. Arabai. There you go. Yum. Shanya. Wrong. 22. 20. Oh, Salaki. Shanya, you're right. You're actually right, Salaki. Shanya. Isharium.
Right.
Yum. It's not wrong, but it is incomplete. When I put it on there, you're gonna know. Right. Shanya Alapium.
Wow. Wow. And
Arabai Mayam.
wow. Shanya. Wow. The wow. And
That's how you say 6,420 and 20. That's how you would say that. In Hebrew, it would be Shasha Alapium wa Arabai Ma'ayam wa Shanya Aisharia. Well done.
cannot forget the why.
Yes, because I didn't tell you.
Right.
When you separate the tense,
Right.
then when you separate the place values, because the two in the back go together always. That's why I said 1 to 99. The two in the back go together always. Then the hundreds, then the thousands. Okay? No. And when I learn how to say 10,000, I'll let you know.
Right. Right.
But it makes sense, to be honest. I would say 10,000 would be Aishar Alapium. I would think. We're going to find out, though. We're going to find out. We're going to make sure, because I don't have that in my notes. So I ain't going to teach that.
Right.
And with that, we're going to pass the class off to priest and prophet and officer of 50. Naquam Ya'ala. Clap it up, class.
Great class, I want. Great class. This is the ICPK security announcements. We are the ICPK, start out of 1 West, 125th, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3, 8 through 10. Meaning 10 in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations would be, we're currently in the Feast of First Fruits.
Culminates on Sunday, May the 31st.
And it culminates on Sunday, May the 31st. So like
At sundown.
at sundown.
See this in the book of Leviticus.
And that's in the book of Leviticus 23, 10 through 22. Remind Akim and Akwab to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black. Boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. We're going to give a courtesy salute to the teacher in the school. Men of Israel, Majum, Mind Shabbat, Majum, Barak, Yahweh. All right, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters online. Men of Israel, Majum Shabbat, Majum, Barak, Yahweh. And with that, class dismissed. That's good.
Is in back.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah.